Hey everyone, it's William Moore. You're watching Beyond the Ties That Bind. Thanks for joining me, and I hope everyone is having as good of a day as you can possibly have right now. Lysander Spooner once stated, "Those who are capable of tyranny are capable of perjury to sustain it." Not only are those who are capable of tyranny capable of perjury, they are also capable of going to any lengths to censor their opposition, those who stand against their agenda. Now, over the course of the weekend, I ran across this article that comes from the Telegraph. I know that it is across the pond in the UK. However, my concern is that one of the Congress critters here in America will get hold of this type of information and seek to pass legislation here in the States that mirrors what is being considered in the United Kingdom right now, especially when we enter into phase 2. So, from the Telegraph, we have posting anti-vaccine propaganda on social media could become a criminal offense, law commissioner says. They want to control what you see. They want to control what you read, what you hear. They want to control what you think. They want to be able to dictate the information that is being given to you. New Law Commissioner Penny Lewis is leading wide-ranging review into whether UK's offence and abuse laws are fit for the social media age. How would you like to wake up in the morning next to that? Ouch! Anyway, posting anti-vaccine propaganda on social media could become a criminal offense even if those promoting it believe the pseudoscience, the UK's new criminal law commissioner has said. So if you post something that is contrary or disproves the official narrative, even if you, as they call it, believe the pseudoscience, even if it's true, it could become a criminal offense. In her first interview since taking up the role, Penny Lewis revealed she is considering whether laws should be amended to lower the threshold of criminality for posting false information online that endangers lives. It comes as the Health Secretary Matt Hancock said in September he was looking very seriously at making vaccinations compulsory for state school pupils after the UK lost its official measles-free country status due to a steady fall in MMR immunization rates. So we already know that the social media platforms here in America are censoring voices, such as Facebook, such as the one you're watching me on right now, such as Twitter. Many of the social media platforms are conducting censorship at a great rate right now, a greater rate than they ever have in the past. And usually what happens anymore, there's a trend that's started, and it's a troubling trend. It will start on one of these social media platforms, these type of censorship, and then it will basically spread everywhere. And then you'll have Congress take up, they'll conduct investigations into the matter, and they'll even pass laws. Now, with as serious as they're saying the coronavirus is, I can definitely see them in phase 2 of this project of theirs, trying to censor everyone and anyone on these different social media platforms. As we know, Facebook is already censoring people. Now they're going to give you a slap on the wrist if you by chance like or interact with any type of information they deem to be inappropriate. This comes from telecoms.com. Now it says Facebook doubles down on coronavirus censorship. Under mounting pressure to counter misinformation around the coronavirus pandemic, Facebook is increasingly dictating what its users should see and think. Facebook already downgrades any post it doesn't like the look of regarding the coronavirus, but it's apparently concerned that some of its users might still interact with the wrong content. It's not Facebook's users' fault, you see. They're just hapless plebs with no critical faculties of their own. Thankfully, Facebook is on the case. The social media giant's VP of Integrity, an Orwellian job title if there ever was one, Guy Rosen, recently provided an update on our work to keep people informed and limit misinformation about the coronavirus. We're going to start showing messages in news feeds to people who have liked, reacted, or commented on harmful misinformation about coronavirus that we have since removed, said Rosen. These messages will connect people to coronavirus myths debunked by the WHO. Oh my goodness, the WHO. I mean, because you can believe anything they say. So you're going to be connected to stories about coronavirus myths debunked by the WHO, including ones we've removed from our platform for leading to imminent physical harm. We want to connect people who may have interacted with harmful misinformation about the coronavirus with truth from authoritative sources in case they see or hear these claims again off of Facebook. So Facebook is so concerned about you that they want to make sure that they can protect you when you're not on Facebook, when you're doing research and you find something that is contrary to the mainstream narrative. You'll be able to pick up on it easily because Facebook's there for you. As ever with censorship initiatives, it all comes down to who decides what is the truth, what is harmful, and so on. Facebook wants to decide for you what is truth. However, there's no gray matter in truth. And what I find, the people who are being labeled as conspiracy theorists are finding out and believing more truth than the people who are getting their information from the mainstream media and the United States government. Okay, let's look at the government's track record. One, we know that they lied about the JFK assassination. We know that they lied about the Gulf of Tonkin incident. We know that they have rewritten history all throughout. I'm talking from the beginning until now. They have created myths. They have made Abraham Lincoln to be some type of hero, George Washington to be some type of hero, when these men were tyrants. So the government cannot be believed. They cannot be trusted. So Facebook, though, they want to make sure that they censor any voice of opposition. They want to make sure that they censor any voice that is questioning claims coming from the government, the WHO, or the CDC. They want to censor any information out there that is contrary to what the powers that should not be want you to believe. So it's going to be the World Health Organization, which now will become the authoritative source, which deems and is going to determine what is true and what is false. This is going to get more and more despotic and tyrannical as time goes on. I know that in the state of Missouri right now, there's somewhat of a false sense of things going back to normal, even though it's a new normal, and even though we have social distancing, and soon we're going to have contact tracing. And I think contact tracing, which I'm going to cover in the next episode, is something that is more dangerous than anything that we have had rolled out to date during this coronavirus pandemic. Now, one thing that was stated about censorship that is so true, and it comes from one of my favorites, Mark Twain. Censorship is telling a man he can't have a steak because a baby can't chew it. Hey everyone, William Moore, love you all. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, peace.